Hey everybody, it's Captain Kyle and I'm here with Poison. Okay, no, not the 80s rock band. This is Poison. It is a third-party version of Octane, a triple changer. You can see on the back there, he's got the different forms, woohoo. And I'm gonna break this guy out. This is from Mechanics Toys. You know, one of my favorite third-party companies. MS-27 Poison. We're gonna break him out, check him out, and see if he's good for your collection. Be right back. All right, let's pop Poison out of his box. And apparently, looking at the back, he not only has a regular head, he has a frightened head. It's like he's seen a ghost or something. Ha 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 ha. So, we have instructions. We have him in a plastic prison. And we are going to break him out of this plastic prison very easily. I actually did take him out and look at him before, so sue me, he's my toy. But you can see him there in robot mode. Looks very much like the G1 cartoon version. Here is his frightened head, which apparently has a little screw in there. I mean, would it kill him to give us a very tiny screwdriver to do this stuff? No, we gotta get it ourselves. And here's his gun, which is, again, reminiscent of the G1. Maybe I'll pull the G1 over here at some point. But there he is, Poison. Poison, or Octane, is a triple changer introduced in the third season of the cartoon. Showed up earlier along with Astrotrain and Blitzwing in the comic book. But there he is. Now, he actually has a bit of an ankle swivel. So let's check out this posability here. So the ankle swivel is quite large. I think it's also part of the transformation, but it works very well as an ankle swivel. So very stable in all kinds of poses. He does twist at the waist, the legs move forward and back, bends at the knee. Now he's got this plate in front here, which if you flip it up a little bit, it actually isn't supposed to like come out of place. So he can't kick forward that much. It actually pops off and pops back on real easy. So kicking forward, but kicking back, he's pretty good. So the legs don't go forward very much, but they go back all the way. The legs actually have a swivel at the top of the leg. Again, bending. So pretty good on the bottom there. And he does twist at the waist. You kind of gotta wiggle him a little bit to get him past the little hinge on the plate on the back in order to go all the way around, but he does twist very nicely. He's got this plate on the back that actually goes up and down. And he's got wings, because he drinks Red Bull. Now he's got wings that are again reminiscent of his G1 mode. They're for his airplane mode, obviously, and also incorporate into the truck mode. But they can move, they're on ball joints, so you can kind of flap them if you want. I don't know, I don't think he needs to flap his wings. Not that kind of technology. There's a little movement to them because they have a little joint in there, so you can push them down a little bit if you want, or make him fully erect. Shut up, Logan. The arms are on ball joints, go all the way around. If you move the wing out of the way, it can go all the way around easily. Bends at the elbow, goes out to the side. The fists do not, wait, no, the fists don't twist. If they do, I'm not brave enough to be that rough with them, but it doesn't look like they actually twist. So his hands do not open, but they are not just fully enclosed fists. They are a little bit, there's no way to open them further, but you know, you can see the fingers and the thumb, and it's a different grasp. It's not just a round hole through a mold of a fist. And the head turns very easily. You can kind of have him look up, look down, and you could even make him look frightened with the other head. Starscream, no, you're dead. Stay away. Arms go out to the side. A lot of posability for this guy. I like him. Now, scale-wise, he's only to the tips of his wings to the bottom of his feet. It's 5 1/4 inches, or about 4 1/2 or so. Maybe a smidge over if you just count from the top of his head. But it's a cool robot mode. Now, obviously, in comparison to the G1, he's a bit smaller, but he's not too bad. And he's in scale with some other figures. Could probably put him up against some core class or legend size figures, and he would tower over them as Decepticons are supposed to. But all right, so that is the robot mode, but he's got 2 more modes to go. So the instructions are labeled A, B, C, and D pages. And apparently we're first gonna look at the tanker truck. So we'll take out his weapon, put it over with the frightened head. Couldn't tell if that actually came into focus or not. So there he is in his truck mode. Very clean, actually. You can't really tell necessarily that it's a jet. I mean, These kind of look like wings, but it could just be a design aesthetic. And there's no like big plate on the top like you got to form the top of the tanker. I mean, the back, you can see some of the plain windows, but you know, again, could just be a design. And overall, I mean, it doesn't roll the best, but how much do you roll these guys around anyway? But a cool looking tanker truck and very convincing, no extra kibble. Now, I don't see anywhere to put his gun in this mode. Let's see if the instructions have anything to say about the gun. They do not. So, I mean, just like the G1, but you don't have to put away a tail fin and, you know, have a big plate again to go on the top. So there he is. Poison as a tanker truck. Or as this likes to say, tanker trucks, plural. There you go. It does have instructions on how to take the head out. So let's check him out as a jet. Now, if you'll recall in the cartoon, he and Sandstorm became friends after he had to leave because of Starscream. And he would race him in his various modes, tanker truck and jet. You know, a jet's gonna beat a helicopter, but a tanker truck might not beat a dune buggy. So you never know. Depends on who makes it. And there he is in jumbo jet mode. It's actually, it looks a little bit cleaner though, not totally. You can kind of see the, just as with the original, you can see the front of the tanker truck there. But again, very nice, and you don't have to have a separate little tail fin as they do with him. For this guy, I'm actually pretty impressed with the transformation. Things pop into place very nicely. And I mean, it's a triple changer. You can't be perfect 100%, but that looks like a very cool jumbo jet. It's got spare tires here. I don't know, you know, what can you do? And on the bottom, it's got these wheels, but they're not in a configuration to be landing gear, which again is fine. I mean, are you actually going to be... This is flight 748 coming in for a landing at LaGuardia Airport. Oh shit, it's LaGuardia, let's leave. You know, you're not going to be doing too much of that. So, and you can move the wings slightly forward. It doesn't look as aerodynamic as pushing them slightly back. That's more for airplane. But overall, this is an impressive version of Octane. The plane is about almost 6 inches long. I don't think I measured the tanker truck, but it's similar in scale. But yeah, Poison, you know, the toy, not the band, or the song by Alice Cooper, or the material you should not actually, you know, drink. Let's see, Poison cost me $13,250, no. Now he ran about 35 bucks for me. He's come down slightly, like to 33.66. That's not in a retail box. I like to get the retail box. So he's like $34.68 with the retail box. Again, provides extra protection, free shipping. There will be sales tax, but I'll put a link in the description. Overall, a cool triple changer. I've gotten some other triple changers, Astrotrain and Blitzwing, which I'll have to do some reviews on just so you can have the trio of the Decepticon Triple Changers. But yeah, Poison. I recommend Poison. That did not sound right at all. But while you're mulling over this particular triple changer, you can check out the review on this. This is actually a counterfeit knockoff, and I got the review right over there. Worth checking out. And of course, like, share, subscribe. Super thanks would be much appreciated. We will see you next time. As always, have fun and good hunting.